watching it sideways, your problem.
Today's journey is going to be fun.
Yeah, he does the tail right there. That's what cats do. Oh, okay. Golly. Whew, my goodness. Don't.
The cat didn't like that. You forced him.
No, I was just holding it for the shot.
Of course it's always about the shot. Come here. Come on, Mommy.
Yeah, he tried to claw you too.
No, that's a nice
It's
claw.
perfectly fair.
Alright, whatever. He's your prop, just like me.
No, he's just playing.
Whatever. I don't want to hear this kind of shit, okay?
And watch the sailor talk. Julie Smith made a comment on that the other day. Watch the poo-poo mouth. The potty mouth.
You might like it, who knows?
You know, he's just playing. How big his teeth are. Today is October 20th, and welcome to the Please Subscribe.
We're wasting 20 seconds. Hi, y'all.
I'm Cole Spivey.
I'm Linda Spivey.
And that's amazing. What is that that you're eating?
Chicken.
I'm chicken.
Sour cream sauce.
And they're all the way from Indiana. Oh, wait for the song. Not that quick.
Right.
Yeah, there's a Sonic over there. And Route 44 is its happy hour. We're 2:05 right now in the PM. I got a corn dog, they're like 50 cents or something like that. I gotta head out to the lake. And they're all, food at your door.
Let me get this one.
Alright, good news, so don't worry. I was able to download the Sonic app and I'm going to activate it, and I do believe right now it's happy hour, so you can get all the cherry limeades and all that kind of stuff for half price. So, I'm going to be doing that really quick.
America's Drive-In. It's also a Texas drive-in too. And we're gonna try to find some shade. It's a TCU hangout too, so a lot of TCU people are getting half off drinks right now. I would park there, but that's one you get a special sign for. So we'll go over to this one, right about, this one looks good right here. This should be fine. Usually at nighttime, sometimes late. They don't like you parking there. But anyway, I'm gonna tell them what stall I am. Order everything off the app. It's 29 after right now. I'm sorry. Sorry. 29 stall. It's wait. It's only 20 after.
Okay, well, I was able to get, and hopefully I'll show it in there. Depends on if I have time in my editing to actually show you the photo. So I do mostly all video. I stick with video. But if I did throw it in like I did the last Sonic vlog, everything was $5. It does include the tip. So that's how much I paid. Now here's what I got. So I got you know what? I'm gonna have to upgrade. Just now I realized I always forget to do the Route 44 on the customize. The drink is smaller, so it's a medium drink. But I got a corn dog and some kind of egg and cheese burrito thing. It's a breakfast burrito. Should be on the thing when you watch it. It's like a breakfast burrito with egg and cheese and stuff like that. Anyway, it came to $5. That includes the tip as well. So I tipped them. They have like a little suggestion on what you can tip. So I'm not, playing the smallest violin for the Sonic employees, as Mr. Pink would say. Anyway, I went ahead and made the order, sent it through, and it should be getting here pretty soon. The only one problem though with everything, it's saying I'm not able to check in on the stall. I'm in stall 29, so it's just rotating. The last time I did, they were able to find me, so I'm gonna upgrade the drink and press the button anyway. So I'll just do my upgrading here. All right, note to viewer, don't go to stall 14 if you think that that's the stall that you've checked in. That's just an example. So they use stall 14 as an example. You have to look at your stall over there and then check in. So you can use any stall you want, but for my everything's on, my GPS, all that stuff, and still not allowing me to check. Yeah, I did the online thing on the app. It told me to hit the button on the stall or whatever. For some reason, it wasn't reading the app that when I'm checking in, but I did make the order and paid for it.
I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear you. What's the name on the app?
Very strange. She didn't let me do the upgrade or anything. She said we'll have it right now. That's not what I even wanted to do right there. So try again. See if I can. She probably thinks I'm just, satisfied with everything. Yeah, I didn't get to complete my sentence. So what I was trying to say was, I ordered everything on the app, and it's not correct on the app. So I wanted to give you the correct order, and I'll pay the difference.
All right.
Yeah, so
one second, sir.
It's not. Yeah, it's just the only thing that's wrong is the size of the drink.
Is the what?
The size of the drink is incorrect. So I'm gonna.
What is supposed to be?
It's supposed to be around 44, but I can pay the difference in cash.
That's the only thing you need to need that one drink. Which drink is it?
It's the only drink. The only drink I ordered on that order. So I'm at stall 29, but I'm trying to check in, but it's not allowing me to check in. But it's just saying unable to check in, so hit the red button. But it's under the online order. You should have the Route 44.
I'm good right here, and I'll make sure that drink is upgraded to Route 44.
Yeah, and then it should be 3 items. It should be a corn dog, the breakfast wrap. Yeah, all right, got it. All right, appreciate it. All right, thank you. What I ordered online was probably a medium. I always do that on mistake. But the Route 44 is what it should have been.
Charge you for a drink. We only charge you for the corn dog and the junior breakfast burrito. Would you like to order the drink?
Oh, that's why it was so cheap. You know what? Go ahead and order the drink for me, and I'll pay that. I was wondering why it was so cheap. Yeah, go ahead and order the Route 44, but when I ordered it, I wanted to... Okay, the drink is actually a Coke Zero, but I want lemon in it, real lemon, and I want real strawberry in it. And I'll pay extra for that. Can I pay with Apple at the station?
You can if you do it through the app. You have to click on it.
Okay, so I can pay with card.
You can pay with mine as well.
All right. So just bring that drink to me and just do an add-on.
I'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, and also,
we do have to answer a couple other calls.
yeah, and also please give a receipt. Thank you.
Old Sonic Nazi over there, you know. No drink for you. But he didn't say that. He just said he had to move on. But this is like the highlight of my day. But it's 2:30 right here, so it's really fun to do. You just go in, you use the app, but you got to kind of look at it in detail because it's really easy to miss a drink or something like that. And whenever I hit everything, I was like, $5, good to go, sold. You know. And I thought I was getting the corn dog and the it's like a breakfast burrito. It's like a junior breakfast burrito though. It's a cheaper version. I was getting that for $5 without the drink. So I don't know the exact amount how much everything is, but it's $5 for the 2 food items, and then probably the Route 44 since it's happy hour right now. So probably I'm guessing half of $2.89. So he's rounded off to $3, like $1.50 for the drink. What I'm noticing is that I've been here for quite a bit of time. It's October 20th, about 2:35. And they said he'd run out with the food, but he's going to have the drink. But he had to talk to the manager. I don't think my questioning was really that complex. But I did tell him that I would pay, but they don't take Apple, only through the app only. Take Apple, but only if you use the app. But you can use the card, so that's good news. And they still have the card slot right there, so that's a good thing. Brought out the 2, the 2 things right here, but not the drink. So I asked him, I was like, how long is it going to be in this? And they only have 2 car bombs. So he's like, the longer this conversation happens, the longer it's going to take for, to get your drink. I was like, dang. This guy's like Spider, the Goodfellas, and get shot talking like that. That's okay, I pardon him. But he's gonna go and get the Route 44. It's gonna take him a while. I've been here for quite a bit of time. It's like waiting at the airport or something. But anyway, regardless, I'm still waiting. But here's the food, and I'll show you the receipt and everything. Okay, we'll look at the receipt. This is coming off the online thing, so I've already ordered it through their app using Apple Pay. And we'll look at the receipt right here. All right, so here is the Sonic. It's American's Drive-In. It does have an address. You can see that a little bit. There's a check number involved. And there, I guess that's the guy I talked to. And looks like we got a packet of mustard, which they put in there. In charge for that, thank goodness. The corn dog was only $1.79. The actual junior breakfast burrito, I'm gonna enjoy eating that. That was $1.99 total. So after everything, net tax, we're looking at $3.78 plus the $31 for Uncle Sam. So hopefully that'll go away pretty soon. Then the total payments will be $4.09, a total of $5 even. So without Uncle Sam, we'd just be paying, I guess $4.09. Oh, I didn't include this tip right here. Oh, no, the tip would have to stay. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much. And that should be the Coke Zero with the real fruit.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yeah. Let me give you that. So he has my card, and usually in most cases, they just swipe it right there in front of you, which is what they're supposed to do. But his name is actually Marcus. So I go inside and run it, which I guess they do that sometimes too. Never had it happen over the last few years. They usually will swipe it right there. They press two fingers at the top corner of the Sonic class. That changes it. They put their code in. Maybe he's new. Then they can swipe it right there. I do it by doing this right here. Put it there. Anyway, we're gonna look at this right here. So, what I thought was gonna be $1.50 with the 30 cents came out to $2.05 plus the net tax of 17 cents, which came out to $2.22 for a happy hour drink if it's around 44, which it is, with real fruit. Ready. Now we're gonna try out the food. So, I don't know if I'm gonna give a passing grade to that. So I should have asked him to swipe it right there. If there was some reason why you couldn't swipe it in front of it, maybe feeling comfortable. So, don't know about that. Service, I go for service and food. Now remember, with food, all they have to do is put a bag inside and they get a passing score. I'm sorry, not a bag. All they have to do is put a napkin inside and they get a passing score. So let's see if there's a napkin. Unfortunately, oh, there it is. They pass. So as long as there's that napkin in there, then I give them a passing score. That's what I look for, the napkin. Because when I eat, I like to go like this. I like to wipe my face. So we have the napkin, and that shows respect, right? You put the napkin in the bag. Now, the service was okay. I had to give them the card, got to run off, and try to do apple, the salt thing didn't go in. Okay, so they got some stuff to need to work out. That's probably just some computer hackers, and they get a hold of Mark Zuckerberg to figure it all out. I don't know, but somehow they'll figure it out where you can actually put in the stall number and it works. It never lets me do it. So never mind your drink here. Okay, scare the crap out of me. Those are your receipts. I have the receipts. I'm not done yet. Now when we do a food taste, so usually you can tell on the face. This is the breakfast one. This is the corn dog. So we'll start with the corn dog. They do have the mustard. I didn't like the fact that I had to get out of the car and walk over there and knock on the door, but like, where'd my card go? Just ran off with my card. I mean, at a Sonic, at a restaurant, it's different, but at a Sonic, I mean, give me a break. You should swipe that thing right in front of you. Those cards are pretty valuable. All right, we got a little bit of mustard. That's a good corn dog. Now, every time I eat a corn dog, I think of the North and the South. We all know that the Yankees, during the Civil War, they survived on tack. Tack is a cracker that's dipped in coffee. And that's what the Yankee soldiers used to fight with whenever they were fighting the South in the Civil War during 1860 or 1865 or so. Before it ended and the South won by executing their president, which is Abraham Lincoln, which was done by an actor named John Wilkes Booth. That's when the South won. People don't realize the South won the Civil War. It's not the North. The North has been losing for years and years. And they definitely lost on September 11th, 2001. Very good. Now, pretty good. I'm going to give them a passing score on the corn dog. Oh, by the way, what did the soldiers in the South, the Southern soldiers, what did they survive on? Corn.
I wanted this to actually be a cut drink, but it's okay, I'll go with the Coke Zero, because it's real fruit. There's a little bit of calories in there. A little bit makes a difference. You don't mind if I take a drink of your beverage now, do you? Say what again? Now, this is the junior breakfast burrito, which looks about like this. It's about this size. And this is also going in my mouth. Mmm. That's a tasty junior breakfast burrito. Mmm. Very good. And a good Coke Zero with a strawberry and a lime. Very good. Brings that extra calories in there. What I like to start my morning off, and you can tell it's my morning, which is 2 o'clock and 2:40 in the afternoon, when I usually sometimes start the day, when I wake up to my personal morning. I like to have some eggs. Pretty good. Let's see what else I put in there. Gotta have some salsa. Now, the soldiers in the South, the soldiers in the South, also had salsa with their corn. Because the Mexican army helped them win the war of the South. There we go. Mmm. And I spilt a little. You always do a little bit on your shirt. Let them know that you mean business. Well, you always have to, right? Because you'll never have a wrinkle for your life, not till you get to heaven. There'll always be a wrinkle. Just go ahead and get that right there. Reminder that life is not perfect. You always spill a little bit on your shirt, and that's perfectly sane. Because the entire country does it. Very good. So Sonic passes on this one. You just helped local students, because we're in the TCU area. And thank you, everybody, thank you for watching. Now I gotta go drop food off at your doorstep. Food for friends. Another great thing about Sonic is they actually have their own little peppermints too. So if you get a tummy ache or anything like that, you get a little peppermint, and it helps you out. I don't remember exactly when I went into Sonic, but I'm gonna check the time here in a few seconds. Tell you how long this whole adventure took. So by the time I pulled in, I know for sure I saw on the clock 2:30. I don't know the exact thing. I know by the app. Just have to do a little more research to see exactly how long it took for me to go into a stall and have a couple of bites and head on out. But the good news is, I don't know if they charge. I don't know if they charge for that. Probably because I had to walk up there to get my card back. I didn't want to walk out with my card when I had to ring it up in front of me like they usually do. They can do that if they're overran. He was overrun because of the time. But they can't spend that long with your card, you know. If they're going to do it, they better do it quick. Because that makes the customer feel uneasy. Now, in a restaurant, it's different. At a restaurant, you're sitting down. You know the people, the manager's over there. Everything's cool. The waiter has charm. You know you can give them the card. A lot of people like to use that Apple Pay because it makes them feel safe. They can bring it over to their table and just scan it. Now, a lot of places now are allowing you to use your card at the actual table. For example, Chili's. So Chili's will bring it over to you, or it'll already be at the table. You can just swipe your card right there at Chili's, give them the tip and everything right there in privacy. Works out just great. Ultimately, I think it's a good experience. I do recommend Sonic, so I'm giving them a passing score. I suggest to always get the limes or the little. I got the strawberries, and the strawberries are in there. Always get the real fruit. It has calories in there. Get the drink. So that's what I gotta do.
All right, so I don't know if I'm sideways or if I'm up and down, as they say, portrait. I think landscape and then portrait. But the message in my fast food experience at Sonic Drive-In Stall 29 while using the app is the South won the war because we executed Abraham Lincoln. So we won the Civil War. All right, so it's saying that I'm live. So I don't know. So we'll find out. It's saying 27 minutes live, so we'll hit this button here and then we'll share.